What country has the biggest drinking problem, if there is one that stands out?
That's a very good question. Now, I am not going to name a particular country because I'll probably get it wrong. But there are some of the former Eastern Bloc countries that have quite a bit of an issue with drinking. Actually, no, I'll call out Russia because, hey, who cares? So, yeah, Russia has got a huge and heavy drinking problem. Weirdly, Yeltsin, who was a bit of an alcoholic himself, did put some measures into place to deal with that. So it helped a little bit, but a lot of the former Eastern Bloc countries, there are big drinking cultures. And so one of them is probably going to be your chip leader. Although the whole of Europe drinks too much. North and South America drink too much. Japan drink too much. Australia getting better, but from a bad place. So, yeah, there are a lot of countries who need to be working on it much more vigorously than they actually are.
Why do the Eastern Bloc countries tend to have problems, like Russia specifically?
That would make a good PhD thesis.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Look, there's a number of factors. That not having a massive alternative way of entertaining oneself is a bit of an issue. Access to more alcohol-free social events, that's probably a part of it. Historically, if your parents drink heavily, there is a chance, and a fairly strong chance, that you will drink heavily. That's not really genetic. There probably is a small genetic component to it. It's quite hard living with people who are drinking heavily. That causes a lot of trauma. There is clearly a link between trauma and alcohol. I think the other problem that I find particularly in Russia is culturally everybody drinks vodka.
Yeah.
And vodka's very strong. So it's much easier to get into a problem with stronger drugs. I'm not a fan of opium by any stretch of the imagination. But when everybody was smoking opium, there were a lot less social problems than when they outlawed it and it got intensified and you started to see things like heroin and now opioids on the street. Those cause much more social problems. So generally, when you increase the strength of a drug, it causes more social problems, which then causes more despair, which then leads to more drinking. And look, I am never going to drink again, but honestly, if Putin was my president, I'd consider